I'm back! I finally picked up the camera again, and I'm basically going to start a little series on YouTube or on, I don't even know what, but I want to do like a podcast where I just sit to the camera and talk about my life, my problems, my questions, my everything. So that's what I'm going to do, because I've been procrastinating about doing this for the last probably like 6 months. So I think I just need to start. And I thought for the first episode I'm gonna do a get to know me again, because I've been on YouTube for 5 years now and my last get to know me was 5 years ago. So a lot has changed, a lot has happened. So I thought I'd kind of reintroduce myself. And I have a lot more subscribers than when I started, so a lot of you might not know me, well, the older me, not that I'm much older, but I thought I'd reintroduce myself. Let's get on with the questions. My name is Vincent-Cooke. A lot of people want to know where I get my name from. The name Tegan was actually voted by my family. It was between Tegan and, was it Maya? What was it? I think it was Maya. Oh, what was it? Shit. It was Tegan or Maya, I think. And my family voted Tegan because it just suited me more than Maya. And it's a Welsh name because I am quarter Welsh and 3/4 Jamaican. So that's a fun fact. And yeah, I feel like this year as well, I've kind of taken on more of my heritage. Earlier this year I went to Jamaica and saw my family and my nan and saw a bit more of the country, and yeah, I just feel like more proud of my genetics and my heritage now, and I'm really proud of that. I am Jamaican and Welsh, so I feel like it's a odd combo, but I really like it, and I love going back to Wales and I love going to Jamaica. And I'm actually applying to be a Jamaican citizen, so I'm really excited to get my passport, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm currently 22 years old and I just finished my university degree. I was studying film, TV and digital production, which means, I mean, a lot of people are like, what does that mean? What even is that? Is that even a degree? Yes, it is. So it means that I am qualified in TV and film production, and I kind of, we were made to learn everything, but I like most producing, writing, researching. What else? I did a lot of sound. Although sound isn't my favourite, I think it's the most stressful. Actually, no, producing is the most stressful thing, but I love it because you have to be really organised and really prepared, and you kind of get to know everything, what everyone's doing, while still doing your job. So, yeah. But I just finished that this year, and I graduated a few weeks ago. I'll insert a picture for those watching the video. And yeah, I mean, we'll skip. We'll come back to what I'm doing next towards the end. Okay. The next question that I get a lot is always, what disabilities do I have? I still have cerebral palsy. I always have, I always will. I've had it since birth, and it's caused by lack of oxygen during birth. So my mum, basically I was left in there too long, basically. They should have got me out like 3 days ago, or 3 days before I was born, and they didn't, so hence the cerebral palsy. But it's kind of weird because sometimes I might imagine what life would be like without it, and I actually don't know who I would be without my disability. I feel like as a child you kind of don't always like it or accept it, but now that I'm a bit older and a bit more mature, it's like I really don't know who I'd be without it, because being disabled, it makes you kind of do things, well, you have to live life differently, and I don't think I would have done a lot of things in my life with it if it wasn't for my disability. So I am kind of grateful for it, even though it's annoying. But yeah, I've got to an age where I can learn to deal with it, live with it, enjoy it, hate it, love it, everything. So yeah. This is so weird. I literally not done a video in like 3 years, and now I've just dived into the deep end. So, what other questions did I have? What would you change about yourself if you could? I think I would change the way that I perceive myself. I feel like I'm very confident in most situations, but I would like to be confident in all situations. I would like to just not give a fuck and be like, this is who I am, deal with it or not. Like, that's what I would like. And I feel like I was like that when I was younger, and then adulthood and like humans changed me. And I wish that I didn't, but it did. So I think that's what I would change, that I would just be more confident and how I was when I was younger. So, one thing that probably has changed most since 5 years ago is that I now have my own horse. Her name is Coco, and she's beautiful. I'm sure a lot of you probably have seen her in the Netflix short documentary, which is called Tegan, and that kind of documented the months before I ended up getting her, and the day that she came home, and all of that amazing stuff. But I've now had her for almost 2 years, and she's an absolute dream. She is so beautiful. I love her so much. She is my child, and yeah, I literally couldn't love anything more than that. But she, for the horsey people on my channel, she is a Circadian warm blood, and she is 15 years old. And what else can I say about her? She is a princess. She likes to get her own way. She's a bit sassy. She likes to be sassy. She's a sassy girl. But we love it. Yeah. And so right now I am competing for... breathe. Right now I'm competing her at Grand Prix level, but Grand Prix Power Dressage, which is different to able-bodied dressage. But Power Dressage is like, you're basically putting a category based off your disability, so that you're competing against people only with similar disabilities to you, to make it more fair. So we are a Grade 1 Power Grand Prix Dressage partnership, and we're currently riding for Great Britain. And yeah, we'll see how that goes in the future. And I had an injury earlier this year, which means that I basically took a year out from competing at a high level, which is very annoying. But hopefully next year we'll be able to get back out on the big stage and enjoy it again. And yeah, just get to see everyone and participate in the competitions that I love most, which are the bigger leagues and championships and internationals. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to next year because I can't wait to get back out there. I should talk about my favourite podcast. This year, my favourite podcast has been Madeline RRG, because she literally just gets into my mind and says my thoughts. And I love that she speaks at 1,000 miles per hour, because that is how my brain processes things. So it feels like she's actually talking my speed. And she literally has so much wisdom and knowledge for such a young person. And I love everything that she has to say. And I feel like every podcast that she makes, I walk away learning something and feeling more knowledgeable. And I'm able to like take what she says into my life. So she's one podcaster that I really love. Another podcast that I listen to a lot is Ava Jules. I've been following this girl since 2018. I absolutely love her. The reason why I started following her was because I have an obsession with Hawaii. I really want to go to Hawaii, and I fell down like a YouTube wormhole about Hawaii and found her, and she is firstly the most beautiful human I've seen. Secondly, she has achieved so much since I started following her. This girl is making moves in the industry. I absolutely love seeing her thrive and grow, and the things that she's achieved in just this year is beyond amazing. Okay, I know what we could talk about next. So, I did my degree in film and TV, and I recently graduated like 2 weeks ago. And I think what I find really funny is that I actually don't watch a lot of TV or film, and people can't grasp the idea that I don't watch TV or film. But I just, like, the things that I watch I enjoy, but I don't go out on my way to watch everything. So, most of the time if you ask me, Tika, have you watched this? The answer is no, but like, if you recommend it, I will watch it. Well, actually that's not true, because there's certain things that I really won't watch because I don't care to watch them, and I think they're really predictable and my brain just won't enjoy them. So, people hate me, but like, I don't like Harry Potter, I don't like Lord of the Rings, I don't like Vampire Diaries, I don't like any Twilight, like all of those are the kind of like cliche, predictable storylines. I know they're very famous and they're based on books and whatever, but I just can't get into them. I get to 20 minutes in and I'm bored and I turn it over. So if you ask me about any of those films, I'm not gonna have a clue and I'm not gonna watch them. So yeah, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, to be honest, because I just can't. But now that I'm done with my degree, this podcast is so fucked up because I'm just on the run, but now that I'm done with my degree, the number one question that I get asked is like, what am I gonna do next? I don't know. I have no clue, but I'll figure it out. But I know that it's probably gonna involve media because that's what I do. That's my job basically. My job is media, like creating content, media management, working with brands. I create content for brands, I manage brands' account, that's what I do for work, so that's what I probably will go down later on. But after doing my degree, I do really like doing script writing and producing and overall just like story building and writing I find really interesting. So I think I would love the opportunity to work as a scriptwriter and kind of see where that takes me for a little bit, because the few opportunities that I had to write scripts for shows or documentaries or I don't know, dramas, I think I really enjoy kind of letting my mind run wild and think of like crazy stories that could be put out. So I think if I am to go down the route to do with media and film and TV, I think that's the route that I'm heading down, but I still don't know, to be honest. I'm giving myself 2 months off working or looking for a job, because I feel like once I get a job out of uni, I'm literally not going to stop working for the rest of my life. So I'm just going to enjoy a few months off and just do projects that I want to do and try not to think about getting a job until then, because getting a job is scary. Like, it means that you're an adult and I don't want to be, so I'm just gonna enjoy my 2 months rest and try and travel and enjoy my horse and rest and enjoy every line that I can have, and go to the gym, and to be able to do whatever I want, basically. So that's where I'm at right now. What did I want to be when I was younger? I wanted to be a vet to start off with, and then I realised that I don't really like blood that much. Like, I can deal with it, but like, it's not something that I want to see every day. So then that went out the window, and then I wanted to be a zoologist. But then I didn't like the idea of being in a zoo, because it's basically like a prison for animals. So then that went out the window, and then I wanted to be a business, that I wanted to own my own business, which I still wanted to do. But then I took a gap year, and now I do media and film and TV. So I went through quite a lot of different things. Well, if you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably a burrito. I love a burrito because you can put so much things in it, and you can make it nutritious, and you can also make it like really custom to you, which I love. And I feel like when I was vegan, I lived off burritos and like Mexican food, because they're full of beans and protein. So that's what I love. But I do also love a lot of Korean and Japanese dishes recently. So maybe like a tofu stew, or a tofu and kimchi stew would be really nice. But like having that every day, I don't think I can have stew every day, especially in the summer. So I'm gonna go with a burrito, and hopefully I get to customize it, so that every day I can have a different burrito, because that would be good. Who would you want to be stranded on a desert island with? I mean, are we thinking like logistically, or are we thinking like, who would I want to be left there with? Because logistically, I feel like someone that knows how to survive. They're like someone like Bear Grylls or something, or what's his name? That guy from like the SAS challenge thing with the blue eyes. Him. Because he would know how to get us out there, and he would know how to keep us alive. And he's also really attractive, so that would be lovely for me. But if we're talking like a friend, or like someone that I know and love, probably one of my cousins, because we would enjoy having a mental breakdown together, and we would make each other laugh to the point where we would forget that we were on a desert island, which I think is quite funny. So I probably would choose them. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I hope that I have a job that I enjoy. I hope that I have another horse, because why have one when you can have two? Even though they destroy your bank account and give you no social life, but I like another one. And I really want to build my own house. I love the idea of building something that is going to work for me and that is mine. So, and I love interior design and construction and architecture. So the idea of building something from scratch would be really great to me. Or at least rebuilding something, so having a shell of a building and then making it into what I want. I would love to be able to do that, but I feel like kind of need to win the lottery first to be able to do that. So I don't know if that's going to be in 5 years, but hopefully I'll meet someone that is very rich and we can do that together. What other questions? Are you an introvert or Are you an introvert or extrovert? I'm an introvert, but I can be an extrovert. I feel like for the certain people in certain situations, I'm much more out there than when, like, certain people just bring me up my shell, and that's when I can become an extrovert. But most of the time I am an introvert. I like being at home, I like chilling, I like just like being by myself, which sounds really sad, but like I just sometimes get overwhelmed with like lots of people around. So I enjoy just like being home and being able to recharge, and then when I have the option to go out, I will. So yeah. Next question. Oh, this is a good one. It says, what celebrity would you most like to meet at a Starbucks for a cup of coffee? Now, first of all, you will know, well, I don't know if you know, but I hope you do. But if you watch my TikTok, you know that I do Another Day, Another Starbucks. In 2020, I saw Anna's, well, her name on TikTok is Anna X Sitar, and she started this series called Another Day, Another Starbucks. And during lockdown, the only thing that I could do really is go through the Starbucks drive-thru. So that kept me entertained, and I thought, why not make a video about it? And I did Another Day, Another Starbucks, like the UK version, and everyone loved it. So now that's what I'm known for the most, is my Starbucks review. So I feel like it'd be really iconic to meet someone in Starbucks. But I feel like someone to sit and have a coffee with, I feel like it would have to be someone like musical that I like. But I feel like the only person that I can really think of is Billie Eilish, because she's a very similar age to me. I love her music, I love her the lyrics, I love the way that she thinks, I love the people that she supports, and her lifestyle. So I feel like being able to sit down and actually talk to her over a coffee would be like a real moment in life where you like sit back and think, wow, like this is really cool. But I don't know, I feel like it would just be really cool to like actually be her friend. So probably Billie Eilish. But if not her, then it would probably be, oh, what's the guy's name? I can't remember his name. I have to search. Chris Olsen, who is a TikToker from the US. But I feel like he'd be really fun to sit and have a coffee with, because he's just a vibe. He just gets it. So I feel like him. Yeah, I feel like it would just be a really good chat. So him, definitely. Okay, in my phone I have so many ideas for the podcast series, but I feel like the first one is always going to be a bit shit because I needed just to pick up the camera after 2 years and figure everything out and actually start doing this. So I feel like this first one is a bit of a blip, but at least you know where I'm at now. You know a bit more about my life as a 22-year-old. You know, I mean, I feel like a lot of things have changed, but you now know what you're getting into. This video is so long. Let me know what you would like to hear next. This is so weird. I've not picked up the camera in literally 3 years and actually videoed myself for YouTube. But I said that I was going to do it and I'm doing it. So here we are. Let me know. I love you. Goodbye. Thanks for watching and listening. I love you so much.